Hello everybody, and welcome to a special episode of Traversing Food, where I said I'd hit 250 subscribers. I try and find a ration, kind of rare, not often seen. So today, we're going to be reviewing a Hungarian Armed Forces 24-hour MRE. I do believe Flanker Tanker reviewed a Menu 6 that had a Best By date of 2016. That was about 3 months ago. And earlier in the year, Steve 1989 and Delicious reviewed a menu number 7, which they had a Best By date of January 2018. This one, I believe, has a Best By date of September 2018. And since I like to go off the beaten track a little bit with the menus, this one is menu number 3. And if that is correct, this one of the main dishes, is going to be cabbage casserole. I put this on a scale. It weighs in at 1,910 grams or 4.2 pounds. But for now, video may be a little long, but I want to do this in one video. Let's get this opened up, see what we got in here. I know one thing that has intrigued me about being in these rations. I believe one of them come with a bacon pate. That just sounds so good. And let me zoom this out, because I don't know how much room this is going to take up. And got the translator ready just in case. First up, looks like we got an accessory bag. I'm going to open that up in a minute. Up first, we got 4 30-gram packs of crisp bread. Got an expiration date of August 17th, 2018. That's okay. Got our stove. I believe this one, yeah, it's got a little indentation in the middle so the fuel tabs don't fall anywhere. We have an item list, which shows basically what items are in there, how much they weigh, how many, calories, and shelf life. And this is a Best By date of August 17th, 2018. But I know they last a lot longer than that. I ain't worried about the expiration date or the Best By date. I believe this is 70 grams of a salami pate. That sounds pretty darn interesting. We have 130 grams of a Hungarian liver pate. And actually, we have 2 salami pates and 2 Hungarian liver pates. These, give you an idea, like in the other reviews, these are just, man, they are just beat to crap. And unfortunately, on this one I noticed under the tab, it looks like it's been broke open. So, probably ain't going to deal with that one. This one seems okay though. Have a box of matches. They got a Rubik's Cube on there with the date of 1975. I guess that's when it was actually invented. Looks like brown tip matches. We have a 300-gram can of cabbage casserole. Okay, the translator is having a fit with the other main meal. I'm going to open it up. It seems like, going by the ingredient list, it looks like it's going to be a lamb stew. But comes with its own flameless ration heater and a water sachet, so you don't have to weigh up any water. Yeah, the other thing really on here, and excuse me if I say it wrong, is a Lancashire hot pot. But looking at the ingredients and what's listed, I do believe this is going to be lamb stew. Has a Best By date, December 31st, 2018. And our cabbage casserole has a Best By date of 2018. Actually, September 26, 2019. Or 2018, sorry. Should be fine. We have the fuel tabs for our heating stove. Looks like we got 6 5-gram packs of sugar. I think one of them's leaking. Definitely not going to have a sugar problem with this ration, that's for sure. Because with all that sugar, got an 80-gram pack of dextrose tablets. We got a few napkins. That's enough to do the job. Okay, this looks like we have an instant chocolate drink. Looks like it's got a little pinhole in the back, but we'll see how it is. And something that sounds really interesting, we have a carrot soup mix. We got 2 1-gram packs of salt. We have a very large 140-gram pack of lemon-flavored instant tea. According to the instructions, it makes 1.2 to 1.5 liters. And that is definitely a lot. Everything feels okay. It's really small for the translator to read, but I believe we have 2 2-gram packs of a seasoning blend. Got a 100-gram pack of raisins. Can't really tell what's written on here either. I believe this is a 10-gram pack of chewing gum. And it looks like 5 pieces of hard candy. Looks like you got 3 peach, a cherry, and a grape. And that is everything in the accessory bag. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting ration. Some items are a little beat up, but that's okay. But for now, I'm going to get everything sorted out and see what I'm going to have for breakfast. Okay, everybody, here we are for breakfast. Going to have our pack of raisins, crisp bread, our liver pate, the salami pate. It says paste with salami, so I don't know if it's going to be like a liver pate with salami or just salami. Going to have our chocolate drink, which I'm going to open up now. Like I said, it does seem to have a little hole in it right there. It's probably going to be okay. Well, it smells a little old. And it looks like the chocolate has kind of bloomed in a way. But unfortunately, no. It kind of looks like a white mold in there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not. So I'm not going to trust it. Yeah, it's got mold in it. Well, damn. I still need a drink. Okay, since our hot chocolate drink was a no-go, I grabbed a pack of coffee out of the French ration I just reviewed. And we'll drop a little bit of sugar in there. Don't want it a little bit sweet tonight. And we'll get that ready real quick. Also, if I forgot to mention, I have one of our little peach candies. Got 3 different flavors. Might as well have one with each meal. Get these crackers opened up. Or crisp bread. Nope, they're crackers. Interesting looking crackers. Being that shape of bag, I'm used to them being crisp bread. But so I could get 6 pieces. Smell okay. Give one of them a taste. Very crispy. I know they're a little old, but they don't taste stale. But they do not seem to be salted. A little bit on the bland side. Let's open up our liver pate. That smells really good. Doesn't smell like it has a very heavy liver flavor to it. And our, which is, I don't know if it's salami pate or paste with salami. Sounds interesting. Be even better if I could open the package properly. And yes, it does smell like salami. And Let's check out our raisins. Bunch of raisins. 100 grams. Give some of these a try. Those are actually quite good. They are nice and sweet, not dried out, especially for the age. One thing I noticed about this ration, it didn't come with any utensils or wet wipes. And I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but finally got mine in. Nice little sport from foreignmre.com. These are just great. Haven't seen them before. Got a spoon on one end, fork on the other. Got a little serrated knife. But let's check out this liver pate. Very smooth. Very smooth indeed. Wow, that is very good. It does not have a heavy mineral flavor. It does not have a heavy liver flavor. It's very mild. It's a very light liver pate. It's not very salty. Has a really good flavor. I'll give it a try with one of these crackers. That goes very well with the crackers. Crackers give it a nice texture, but you almost don't even taste the crackers. You just taste the liver pate. Alright, let's try out this salami spread or salami pate. And there you go, bumping the camera. That's a pretty interesting flavor. Even though you can taste the salami in that, it has a heavier liver flavor than the liver pate. But we'll give it a try with some of the crackers. Yeah, it's also pretty good. Alright, let's check out our little peach candy. You know, those are not too hard of a candy, but they have a very nice peach flavor. Those are really good. I wish the pieces were larger. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Okay then, that's going to do it for breakfast. I'm definitely going to finish up both them pates. They are very good, not too salty. You would think the salami pate would be very salty, but it's not. And it makes them very easy to eat. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the breakfast review, and I'll see you at lunchtime. Okay everybody, here we are for both lunch and dinner. Everybody who watches me knows that I usually do breakfast, lunch, and dinner in their own little video. But I was thinking about if I'd done lunch, like let's say I was going to do the Lancashire hot pot for lunch with some crackers and a soup. Well, for dinner, all I would have would be the cabbage casserole and maybe some dextrose tablets. I didn't want to really bore you with that, so I'm going to finish everything up now. And it might be a little bit less than that because, I don't know if you can see it, but like I said, right above my thumb, found another little pinhole in our package of vegetable soup. So I'm not sure if that's going to be okay or not, but we'll find out when we get there. So we're going to be finishing up with our Lancashire hot pot, our cabbage casserole, crackers, our seasoning packet, vegetable soup. We got our instant lemon flavored tea. We're going to have our grape and our cherry candy. Got some gum, dextrose tablets. Everything sounds great to me. But for now, let's get these mains started. I'm going to get our cabbage casserole in some hot water. And sorry about the glare on everything. Okay, let's get our other main started. This one, I don't know how well this is going to smell. I just noticed on the water sachet that comes with the flameless ration heater contains 0.1% bleach. I wonder how well that's going to smell. But at least you get pre-weighed water. You don't have to dig around for any. on, don't be difficult. And we got our tape. I'm just going to leave that right there until it gets started. Actually, that's going to fog up the camera pretty bad, but well, everybody, I knew it was bound to happen sometime. The heater's pretty warm but not hot. It never really took off, but I'm going to let it keep going. Set it off to the side. It's been about 5 minutes. I want to see how our soup looks. It looks and smells okay. It doesn't look like any moisture has gotten to it. Unfortunately, it smells pretty darn salty. And let's get some of our tea ready. This package makes I think it's 1.2 to 1.5 liters, and my glass holds about 450. So I'm going to make about a little under half of it. That's a little more than what I would have liked, but hey, see what it tastes like. Then I'm going to get some water for our tea and our soup. Be right back. Okay, everybody, the flameless ration heater, it kind of fizzled out. So I got it heating up in some hot water also. But for now, let's check out the soup. During the unboxing, I called it carrot soup. I think that was the first ingredient, but it smells a little bit tomato based. Let's give it a try, see how it is. Oh, it's got some parsley in there too. Oh man, nope. Wow, that's just so weird. Just coats your tongue. It's like I could taste a little bit of tomato and then suddenly all your taste buds are shut off. I couldn't taste no salt, nothing. So yeah, that little hole in the packet, wow, that's an odd taste. Jeez. Man, I was hoping this ration would be special, but wow, not in this way. Let's see how the tea held up. The tea actually tastes okay. You know, it's an instant tea, has a little bit of that artificial lemon flavor. It's very sweet, but it tastes pretty good. Okay, got our cabbage casserole. And one thing about the tins, just be a little bit careful. Like I had a little problem there. Yeah, they're a little bit sharp. And I know it's cabbage casserole. Boy, that's thick. They got some cabbage in there, a chunk of meat with rice mixed in. Let's see if I can get some of this out onto my little side compartment here. It actually looks pretty good. I mean, meat's going to be pretty ground up. I taste this cabbage on its own. Yeah, that tastes really good. It's a little bit acidic, but it's not sour. It doesn't have that sauerkraut flavor to it. Not very salty. Has really good flavor. Some of our pork with rice. And that's also pretty good. It actually seems a little bit bland. Even for my taste, it tastes like it could use some salt and pepper. But let's check out one of these packets of seasoning blend. I don't know if you can see in there. Definitely a lot of spices in there. The printing is so small that I really can't tell what it says, and it's a little bit blurred, so can't really tell. But it smells good. Yeah, that seasoning blend helps a lot. Quite a bit on the salty side. You don't need a lot. But it tastes good. But at least the cabbage still has some texture to it. And that is ground pork. Rice is soft, but that's okay. It's not bad. It's got good flavor. Alright, let's check out our Lancashire hot pot. I believe this used to come in some of the British MREs. Definitely a lot of food. Like I said, both mains are 300 grams. So I've got some potatoes in there. Got some carrots. I can smell onions easily. Let me find a chunk of lamb in there somewhere. Looks like the lamb is kind of ground up. There's a piece right there, I believe. Oh, there's one. Give it a try. That's got really good flavor. The meat is not soft, but it's cooked very well. Get a chunk of potato and carrot. Carrots are a tad soft, but the potatoes are still a little bit firm. They're cooked very well. To me, this does not need any seasoning. Yeah, it's really good. Let me try a little bit with the crackers. Kind of wish these crackers had a little bit of salt. They actually have really good flavor to them, and you can see how thin they are. They're very crispy. Yeah, it goes pretty well together. Okay, let's check out these dextrose tablets. I mean, they're just basically sugar tablets. It's about what they taste like, sugar. It's some instant energy, though, for when you need it. And let's check out our little grape candy. I like these. The peach was really good. Interesting. It's great, but it's not the same color. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. Just like the peach, it's not too sweet. Has a little more of an artificial flavor than the peach did, but you can still tell it's a grape flavor. And our cherry, same color. That one's not too bad. Between the peach, grape, and cherry, peach was easily the best one. Grape was also good, but the cherry, it didn't have that tartness that a cherry would normally have, and you almost couldn't tell that it was cherry. But it still tasted okay for what it was. Alright, let's check out our gum. A couple pieces out there. That's a pretty decent spearmint tasting gum. But I will say, compared to a lot of the other ones, it is more, I guess, rubbery. Flavor didn't last too long. Not overly sweet, but it does have a good flavor. I will admit that. Okay, everybody. I guess that's going to do it for this ration. I hope you enjoyed the review of this Hungarian Armed Forces 24-hour combat ration, menu number 3. I think everything was really good. I wish the soup and the chocolate drink didn't have the holes in it. I really wanted to see what they tasted like. But for where we're heading next, I think next week I might do 1 or 2 single meals. I know I still have a Russian and British single meal. I may do those, but we'll see when I get there. But until then, if you enjoyed what you saw, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.